Hey, good morning, guys. It's Dr. D. Listen, this is what happens when you work out in the morning and you don't have glue in your head and you've had a lot of this. I want to talk today as quickly as possible because these are things that keep moving in my head. Couple of points. Now, as far as our children and the narratives and the agenda as I see it, all of a sudden, we people who have always thought about this a little differently and actually want facts and science and don't watch the news and don't listen to narratives and really understand it the way we do. The disconnect for me is when I hear people that are saying, this conspiracy theorist, this guy, why is he questioning these people, the government, and why not shots, and why not, making people for the greater good, and what? The reason is, for years, I just question, right? I just question, and I look for facts, and I don't listen to, and I just don't follow along with the crowd. If it makes sense in your gut and you're being proactive and you own it, then you should be able to stay in your lane, live free, live the way you want to, make the choices for yourself and your children the way you want. Can't we see where this disconnect is going? Our children are so safe, so safe. And yet, this faction of the population, this most healthy population, is being controlled and manipulated. It's not for a shot, an anti-shot, it's for rights. It's for parental rights for their children to grow and develop and thrive as we best see fit as parents. That, my friends, is my primary issue. You as parents having the control and the decision making that you want to have and your children to be able to thrive. That is not happening, and it's not going to happen in this narrative that's happening right now. We have lost complete control of our ability as a parent to decide what's best for our children. We have lost it, and it's going faster and faster and faster until we stand up and believe in our heart that our leaders aren't there for us. That is a fact. You can believe it or not, I've made a choice for a long time to support moms, particularly because obviously they drive the health care of their children. That's why Moms and Kids Health, because I want them to have both sides of the story. Let's look at it from a health standpoint. This virus isn't a health issue at all anymore. We know that in our heart. I always encourage moms to go with their gut because you know what? You guys are always right. Don't question it. If you're questioning a shot, if you're questioning whether they're safe with a mask or not, go with it. I know they're going to be perfectly fine if you go with your gut, surround yourself and do things proactively to help your children thrive. There are things that we should all be doing before this pandemic. There are many things. Having your children eat better, moving their bodies, getting them off of tech, hydration, sleep, getting adjusted, vitamin support, all these things we should now more than ever be implementing into our lifestyle so our children can thrive. Stop with the fear, stop with the nonsense. Let's move our narrative to a health proactive narrative. It's the only way we're going to get these people out of control and manipulation of our children. So hang in there. We've got groups, we've got communities, and we have to continue to grind. If we don't move forward, we are going to be stepped on. The foot is already on our throat, and they know it. When in your lifetime have you ever realized that a company, a corporation, pharma, in collusion with the government, can produce a product such as boosters, shots, and it could potentially be life-threatening, damaging, and those two entities have no liability around any consequence. Just put that in your noggin for a minute and understand where this whole thing is moving. Think about it. If you create a widget that everyone is mandated to buy, everyone, I don't care what this widget does, it might kill you. It might cause all kinds of funny symptoms and disease, but you're not liable. Wouldn't you want everyone to know and be in fear and want to have and own that widget? It's exactly what's happening. Fact. So pay attention to who's telling truth and who really are the conspiracy theorists. Pay attention. Take your head out of the sand. We have to move forward with our community in the right community for you. Mom, go with your gut. That's all I got to say. You're right. Hang in there. Talk soon.